How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ben Burnside Show, coming at you from my room here in Fresno. I just wanted to give a quick recap of WandaVision and what I saw from the first 4 episodes. I streamed all of them yesterday for the first time. I heard a lot of buzz from episode 4, so I was like, "What the hell? I got to figure out what's going on before it's spoiled for me on the internet." So here I am, and I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed the first 4 episodes. I thought they were awesome. I love with Marvel. The thing I love with Marvel that I don't think is appreciated enough with Kevin Feige and the people he has over there for each project. They really, for the most part, not for every project they do, not for every movie, but for a lot of stuff, including definitely this one, they really get into the details of the writing and the plot, and it's for a Marvel movie, at least for their standards of what I expect for a comic book movie, it's very like I like the detail in it. I like not just the dialogue, but like the plot points and the hidden stuff in it and the mystery and all that, and it's just well constructed, like really well constructed. Like you could tell they put the time in this just by how it works. Like I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how the writing is, and to be honest, and I don't think they get enough credit for that, honestly. The mystery of this kind of reminds me of the Winter Soldier a little bit with Captain America. So I thought this was impressive. And also, I gotta say, with WandaVision, I think this is an ambitious vision, like no pun intended, to an ambitious vision for the creators of this show. Like, just such a unique idea of blending in the the retroness of the show, without lack of a better word, or for lack of a better word, by putting in homage to the 50s, to the 60s, to the 70s. It just is cool, and I like it. So I just like it. It's very clever the way it's written, the way the dialogue is for each time period. Um, I I think that uh, um, I think that this is just uh, wow. Again, and I think that goes back to the writing, as I'm kind of speechless of what to say. I think it goes back to the writing of what Kevin Feige and the writers did for this show, and how they really seem to have plotted out over time in a very careful manner. And I don't know, the way I thought about it with how detailed the plot is, and how there's twists and turns and stuff, and there's questions, and the questions are well answered in later episodes, especially episode 4, which is the latest episode we have. Um, what I what I notice with Marvel and with overall Marvel movies compared to like Warner Brothers and DC, and other movie franchises as well from different studios, Marvel really just seems to be more focused on their overall goals. They really seem to be tuned into what they're doing, with Kevin Feige easily leading the charge on that idea. Like, they don't, I don't know, I don't work at Marvel, but they really just seem to be not focused on the outside world. They're really just focused on the grind of getting a well thought out story in there, and it's super cool. It's super cool, and you get good results from it, in my opinion. It's like, it's a good show. It really is. Uh, but yeah, I was eating it up. I really was. I was eating up the first couple episodes. I very much liked episode 4. A lot of people thought episode 4 was the best, but like, I don't know. It's just like I didn't really. It didn't feel like the last 3 episodes of WandaVision. The 3 episodes before that had satire elements to it, and episode 4 was looking at it from the outside and from a real world perspective. I don't know. That didn't feel like the product that I was given in the last 3 episodes. It was still good though. It was still good, and I really enjoyed it. So, and it revealed the giant twist. uh, that we were trying to figure out in the last 3 episodes. And the big twist is that Wanda basically seems to be creating this world, that of the satire world, in a particular area in New Jersey, and it seems like she created this world in like a force field, and if you enter it, then you're a character in that world. So it's very weird. It's like, and I feel like I've kind of predicted this for a while when I heard about this show, like because Vision's obviously dead. Wanda is, I feel like she's in a traumatic state, because and I got this idea from watching the John Campea show. They said she told Thanos in Avengers Endgame, like, you took everything away from me. Like she really lost a lot. She lost her lover in Vision. She lost her brother in Avengers 2. I mean, she had to deal with traumatic events. She got disappeared by Thanos in Infinity War, and it's like she's been through a lot. So it makes sense that she's in like a traumatic state to where she's trying to make her world around her the best place possible. So the mental and also you got to factor in what happened in the beginning of Civil War, where she feels like she's a danger to society. So because she killed that guy, or she killed Crossbones, but therefore had collateral damage that to where she killed innocent people. She also probably thinks she's a danger to society. So it's like an overall uh, horrible psyche she has, to where it would make sense to where she would create this imaginary world where she doesn't have to feel any of that pain. It's crazy, but it makes perfect sense. I wish, well, I guess they are exploring it, but I'm just saying I wish we could explore that pain more. So, but hey, I think we're exploring it pretty well. Um, and you could tell in episode 4 when she had the detective from Sword disappear from her world and go outside of the force field that she created, uh, that she tries to get rid of all the negative stuff that happens like immediately. She's censorship. She's like a literally she's censoring everything that's bad in her world, and she gets rid of it. So yeah, and I don't know. I wonder if she's doing that on purpose or on accident, because she very clearly and deliberately forced the detective. I don't remember her name. I know the actress's name is Teyona Paris, and the character that I'm talking about that Wanda forced out, she's going to be in Captain Marvel 2. She's slated to be in that as well as the same character. Let's see. Let me go here. Episode 5 or episode 4. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Let's see. Okay, almost there. Subcast. She's Monica Rambeau. I forgot. I don't know who that is in the comics, but I don't even know if she's been in a past Marvel movie. There's been so many damn Marvel movies, but yeah, I like that character, and I thought it was very when Wanda forced Rambeau out of her world because Rambeau tried to enter into the force field, but I guess the force field that Wanda created sucked her in. So, and then she therefore became a part of Wanda's world against her will, like she became an actual, like a character. And so, Rambeau, I guess, said something that uh, Wanda didn't like. Well, she talked about Pietro getting killed by Ultron, and Wanda didn't like that, and so she had her vanish from her world. I wonder if Wanda did that deliberately, knowing what she was doing, or if she's like so out of it from traumatic stuff that she just, she did it off that. And So I don't really know. Is it more of a deliberate attitude from Wanda to where she's creating this, or is she in such a traumatic state that she doesn't really she's not really seeing straight? You know what I mean? So there's that. Another question I have with that same scene where she forced Rambeau out of her world was, what's with all the neighbors talking all serious outside and with an imaginary Vision trying to understand what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. How's Vision gonna play in this? This Vision that's clearly not Vision because Vision's dead, but it's a made up Vision uh, of Wanda's created world around her. So yeah, there's that. And also, why did Wanda come up with these satire TV shows as like her thing, as like the perfect world that she wants around her? Like, did she watch that in the Hydra base when she was like an experimental slave with Petro? Like, what's the deal there? So I don't know what the deal is. I also liked all the characters that were in the show. On episode 1, I was just looking up the cast. I liked the old couple that was in the house with Wanda and Vision, with the wife being Deborah Jo Rupp, who was a Kitty from That 70s Show, one of my favorite shows of all time. And what else? Who was the other guy? Oh, Fred Melamed, who is Mr. Hart. Um, I thought I thought Mr. Hart was the funniest part of that episode. Like, he's spot on with his comedy, and which is funny because Kitty was in like one of my favorite comedy sitcoms of all time, That 70s Show, and Mr. Hart just floored Kitty from Kitty on this episode. So I thought he was funny. Another guy I think that is obviously the comedic guy on the show is another character in Wanda's world. It's where's he at? He was featured on here. Trying to find him. Damn it. Where's he at? Damn it. Okay, but he's he's the guy that Mr. Hart criticized in the office for not giving him a good dinner, so he was fired. I thought he said that, and like apparently his wife is like the mean girl of the housewives in the neighborhood, and she asked him if like a pair of rings made her look fat, and the lights happened to turn out off at that point, and he was like, "Oh, thank God." That was great. I think the comedy here is pretty awesome, honestly. I thought it was, I laughed pretty hard a couple times. But, yeah, I thought this is a good show. I love the plot in it. I think it's hilarious. I think there's some pretty funny parts. I love that the FBI agent from Ant-Man is in this. What's his name? God damn it, what's his name? Going back. Episode 4, what's his name? Cast. See full cast, where is it? Where's that option? There we go. Agent Wu. Okay, that's what I thought. Excuse me, sorry. That's that's the agent from Ant-Man. He did the magic tricks and all that. So I thought he was great. Kat Dennings was in this. She was okay. This might have been the best thing I've seen. This might have been my favorite thing she's done in Marvel, honestly. She was pretty funny in Thor, but sometimes she was annoying. She was totally annoying in Thor 2 to where they didn't have her come back for a few years there. But yeah, she was good. I like how they're doing crossovers for not like the main superheroes, but for like the median level cast members or like the lower level cast members of movies. They're bringing them in for this show. I think that's kind of cool. I almost like Agent Wu better than Agent Coulson at this point. I'm just saying, like he's right there in terms of likability. So I think he's pretty funny. What else? Do I have anything else to add? I think I like how Sword is mentioned here casually. Like Monica Rambeau is an agent of Sword, which is, I think, was first really mentioned in Captain Marvel. So it makes sense that, I just thought about that. Agent Rambeau is from Sword. Sword was first mentioned in the first Captain Marvel movie. So it makes perfect sense that Monica Rambeau would be in the next Captain Marvel movie. She would be casted in that, along with Miss Marvel, the young girl that was just cast as Miss Marvel, is also going to be in that. So, yeah, I think this is an awesome show. I think everyone should watch it. I think it's good, and I'm impressed, man. And unlike The Mandalorian, this feels like a movie. Like the production and stuff, it doesn't feel like they lowered the production that much. No, this feels like a set that I would see in a Marvel movie. So I think that's pretty cool too. So looking forward to seeing what will happen for the rest of the show going forward. I saw a trailer for it. I didn't like that they showed a trailer. I thought they showed too much, but whatever. It is what it is at this point. So, and if I may add, the things I saw in that trailer looked pretty cool, but they just showed too much of it, in my opinion. So, but whatever. Anything else to add? No, I think that's it. That is it. So, what did you guys think of the first 4 episodes of WandaVision? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Let me know down in the comment section below so I can hear your thoughts. And let me know what you think. Also, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. And, subscribe to the channel, I should say, at Ben Burnside, where you can hear a bunch of other reviews like this, as well as many reactions, as well as discussions about different topics like sports and politics, all divided in different sections so you can choose and, enjoy the content on there. So the more the merrier in terms of subscribers. So go ahead and check out my channel at your convenience. Alrighty, guys, until then, Excelsior! And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Catch you on the Burnside, and I'll see you guys in the next video.